कहानी संघर्ष की, कहानी उत्कर्ष की, कहानी एक ऐसी शख्सियत की जो गरीबी और गुमनामी के अंधेरों से निकलकर बना विश्व के सबसे बड़े लोकतंत्र का नायक। कौन है ये व्यक्ति?
मैं नरेंद्र दामोदर दास मोदी।
Indian politics, a majestic battleground where a single flame could ignite a revolution, where nation's destiny hangs on the balance with each move, where it provides a power to rule over billions of people, where the heart of democracy is so loud it could be heard on the other side of the world. In such a powerful politics, rising to the top can only be achieved by those who can defy the odds, rise above adversity, and achieve things that are unimaginable to ordinary people. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a story of Narendra Modi, a man who not only has played this game but has mastered it, yielding the influence with his precision and cohesion, reshaping the very fabric of Indian politics. Modi has three key strategies that has helped him to rise to the top of the largest democracy in the world. We'll talk about these strategies and how you can utilize in your life to gain influence and power. Let's get started with strategy number 1, the law of irrationality. We humans are inherently irrational creatures. We often make decisions based on our emotion rather than logic. That means where there is more people, there is bound to be more irrationality. Modi knows these flaws all too well, and he perfectly uses to his advantage. He understands the emotional trigger points of Indian masses and skillfully manipulates them to achieve his political objectives. Whether it's invoking national pride, addressing security concern, or promising economic prosperity, Modi tailors his messages to invoke powerful emotional response that resonate deep with his audience. You need to understand, India is still developing country. Millions of people is still struggling for food and water every day. Now imagine when a person with such a humble beginning comes and provides you with a sense of hope and change, promises you the greatness and the dream of better future. It is bound to penetrate deep into your hearts, tapping into the emotion of century-long anger, frustration, and pain, appealing to the deepest desire, wanting to be heard. This force creates a bond that transcends mere political allegiance, cementing his position as a revolutionary figure that draws him almost parallel to Mahatma Gandhi in the eyes of people. So how can you tap into this power? Just like Modi, understand your audience, appeal to their hearts, listen to them. It doesn't matter whether you can fulfill them or not. They just want to be heard. Promise them something that no one else is willing to. Give them the taste of fantasy world that they desire. A glimpse into the utopian landscape where every citizen's needs are met, where every dream is realized. If you use this strategy carefully, you can rule over anyone. Even God might submit to your power. Alright, let's get into strategy number 2, mastering the art of communication. Narendra Modi understands the power of communication like no other. Through his captivating speeches, social media presence, and carefully curated images, he has mastered the art of communicating with the masses. Whether it's addressing the nation in the time of crisis or promoting ambitious policies like Made in India, Digital India, or Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, Modi's ability to convey his message effectively not only addresses the pressing social issues but also reinforces his image as a visionary leader who is always committed to uplift the nation's poor and marginalized. He realizes that each generation is shaped by their own unique experience and perspective. The issues that is important to younger people is vastly different to older generation. He carefully targets this audience into different platforms like Twitter, Instagram, or newspaper and adapts to their communication style to resonate with their values. You could utilize this in your life as well. Don't limit yourself to one way of communication. Isolate your target audience, find their issues, and talk in their language. Tell each group that you are the savior. You are the one sent by the God. If needs to be, talk like them, dress like them, and think like them. You will gain power and influence in unprecedented level. Alright, let's get into strategy number 3. Crush your enemy totally. There is very little things that money cannot buy, and India is perfect example for it. In the country where corruption festers like a brain tumor, Modi knows that for long-lasting change, one must uproot the source of rot completely. Modi has launched a high-profile anti-corruption campaign against his opponents. He has demonstrated unwavering resolve to crush his enemies in its all form, leaving them scrambling for relevance in the face of his overwhelming dominance. Only one way to ensure that you remain in power is by completely getting rid of your enemy. Total annihilation, not just their body, but their spirit as well. Build a reputation. A strategic maniac will hunt them down in their sleep. Be the wolf in the lamb's clothing. Make them think twice before daring to challenge you and your authority. Then only you can enjoy your power in peace. That's all for today. I hope you have enjoyed the life story and the strategy of Narendra Modi. Whether you like him or not, he will keep using this strategy on people. It's up to you to recognize this strategy and learn from it, or be the one getting used upon.